how much MP it costs for him to use reset. Does anyone know that? How much does reset cost? Otherwise I'm going to wait until he uses scan, so he has absolutely no MP anymore. It costs 1 MP. Reset is 1 MP, oh god. So I want to wait until he uses scan, so he uses up his last MP point. Good thing I asked, yes indeed. Because I would have assumed it cost more, but just for safety I would have waited until he casted scan to get rid of his one last remaining magic point here. So he is on bio, which means now I think he can cast scan? No, not yet. Now he can cast scan, 1 in 3 chance. Oh, that's the wrong one. Now we wait for another minute or so. Well, that can take anywhere from now till the end of time. Yes, indeed. How much? How can I tell how much MP he has left? Cheating. I think that's pretty accurate. I just used a RAM watch in order to see his MPs directly. I think it would have been kind of boring if I waited until he would have no MP left anymore after using scan like 3 times, and then he didn't have MP on the next scan either. Okay, 2 more casts until he can use scan. Oh, not on display anymore, I closed it. So now, come on, give me a scan. Scan! Yes! Okay. This is his last MP. And he can finally go ahead and attack him. Reset, not enough MP. Haha. I would have looked really bad if he actually still had MP. That's pretty much how it is. Luckily reset has an MP cost, yeah, otherwise this would not work here. Otherwise this would not work at all. So how do you beat him normally when he also counters his reset? He only counters non-magic spells, so anything that you use with magic, he does not counter. Kill him quickly before the tower explodes. Nice try, game. Yeah, I mean, we have been in this battle since 4 hours? I think so, 4 hours sounds about right. Reset, not enough MP. Bolt 3! Yeah, he's now under 4000 HP. We actually did get him close to 10,000 HP, but then he healed back up. If we had any means to dispel him, he could actually kill himself with his own spells. But since we don't have any means to dispel him, well, that doesn't happen. Flare! Not enough MP. And victory after like 4 hours, or 5, I don't know. It took ages. It only takes 20 to 30 minutes to drain Omniscient of all in Bay. No, actually, Elmagus, it only takes 20 to 30 minutes to kill Omniscient with his own spells, if you have this spell. I didn't consider that I didn't have this spell on this one, and he already has innate regen. I figured I might be able to get him into an AI pattern where he never casts regen, because that could be a thing, in theory. But, well, he already has regen on him when you start the battle, so that doesn't help. But yes, you are basically correct, Mr. Magus. It takes way too long. But we did it. And all for that, all that for Black Magic Flare, which we never get to use. Good morning, Mr. Magus. Why are you up already? Didn't you already just recently complete your stream? You haven't had more than 3 hours of sleep or so. So I feel like we want to save now. So 15 hours and 11 minutes in game time. 2. Wait, that was 12 hours and something else. You're still up actually. Wow. I hear someone scream, you go to sleep. Wow. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. In a good way, but crazy nonetheless. By the way, if anyone does not know Elmagus for some weird reason here, he is doing pretty much Forge of Fiesta every day currently. It's kind of insane. He's really good at the game, better than me to say the least. And he's going to do various types of challenges as well, just kind of on top of the Forge of Fiesta. So I highly recommend you follow and watch him in case you don't know that. Wow. Maybe it's the Strata variant, but there are different awesome voices and just really fantastic personalities like Elmagus. Starting workday. Nice to have a stream to do so. Indeed. As long as you don't get too distracted from work, or, well, if you're still at home, I guess. Good morning and welcome to the world of the living. Hope you had a good sleep. Well, that was a disappointing 5th job. Swapping a Berserk for a Geomancer feels like a side grade instead of an upgrade. Hey, Geomancer is not a bad one for World 2. Although you're pretty much at the end of World 2 now already. So, and now we can finally go ahead and do more stuff. Let's see, what do we do first? I would say order of operations should be we go ahead and get the magic lamp. That sounds like a great plan. And we get some Chocobo music. Yay! My fan party is Mime, Red, Mage, Berserker, Geomancer. So it should be interesting. That is interesting indeed, actually. I mean, you replaced the second Berserker, so your mime has actually has something else to do. This sounds pretty good. What I don't get about the Forge Fiesta, why would someone pay money to get more or less Circus? It's for charity. You don't pay money to a guy, you pay money to a charity. It's basically a charity event. To be fair, no one... Not no one, but not too many people necessarily talk about the charity aspect of it. But that's kind of why you are more than glad to just kind of... Oh, well, I would like to have a different job. I don't like this job. If you would kind of feel bad to just kind of randomly pay a dude for setting up the Forge of Fiesta thing, but you don't feel bad for doing that for charity, really. At least not in my opinion. So it's perfectly fine. Probably. Something like that. Okay. I think we are setting up now for other things. Here, she has the Thornlet and the Guardian and the Earthhammer. You go in the back row. Oh, I wanted to go ahead and steal another thing there, but I can do that while doing the grind actually, now I think about it. But what I need to steal, I think, is a guard ring. So, what did people say? Where can I steal a guard ring from? I know we can get 3 in total just from items, but I need a 4th one. You would be okay for paying Gilgabot. Not everyone is you, Mr. Magus, but I really like Forge of Fiesta, so I wouldn't mind too much either. Leonard just in level 30. Not too bad actually. You can steal one from Odin. Is it a common steal? Animals! Squirrel! Yay! Steal a guard ring, that is the question. It's his rare steal, but he doesn't have a common steal. I see, so that's interesting. But aren't you limited in time on how quickly you need to defeat Odin? Becca AO is now hosting you. Thank you for the host, I appreciate that. Welcome everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. I don't think I've ever done that Odin side quest, so that could be interesting. That reminds me, I should get the Yoichi bow back to my Berserker instead of him having something else. Oh wow. You go, Kara. Bam. That's so much damage thanks to the Earthhammer. You get Thieves Dagger. Sure, why not? And you get the Yoichi bow. From the soul cannons? I see. Stole a potion, yeah. So in here we would get another guard ring if we can actually go and get it. Oh no. This is the SNES version. I don't think we can get this guard ring without a thief. Or can we? Oh god. Uh-oh. Whoosh. That's so much damage. Nice. How much more does fairies need for Hunter? A fair bit. So this is going to be... Yeah. I don't think we can do this necessarily. Also those kings are flying. We don't have earthquake for them. So I don't think we can get this. We can't get the ring. Oh, what? I got it. I did not expect to be able to get that. I thought you couldn't get it. Well, I guess you can get it without a thief. I had no idea about this. Apparently thieves are useless. Not quite useless, no, but... Holy moly. Solar Thunder Scroll. Cursor! Was that like a new frame window to just casual hit? Or was not really that bad? I don't know. I don't know how tight it is. I've never tried that before. Might be frame perfect. You could potentially have 10 frames. Well, I guess that's something. I think those guys counterattack, don't they? Yes, they do. But we kind of want to deal a ton of damage with one hit, so they don't counterattack as much. Wow, those have a lot of HP. Here's the question, do we try and defeat the thingy? We don't have any coral rings though. So that could be an issue. I don't know how much damage it's going to be dealing to us. Might be too much to survive. Animals! Among Us! Oh, Earthquake is dealing so much damage, that's amazing. Nice, oh! That's also a lot of damage. Here, yeah. Oh, Ferris still has the... That's not clever, guys. Ferris still has the thing. Wait, does that introduce old status? The vacuum blade? Oh boy. I think that introduces old. Also Ferris. You definitely should not have the bone meal equipped right now, so I can heal you. You probably want to have the guard ring, really, it's just for extra healing for yourself. Those bone meal stats? Yeah, the bone meal armor is amazing. Like, so much armor. And also... the resistance against status effects. But unfortunately... you also can't heal yourself during battle outside of using things like Coral Ring and attacking yourself with Water Element. I don't even know whether you can attack yourself with Water Element. Watermelon is really nice if you are using BLM. What is BLM, if I may ask? Black Mage. But Black Mage can't use Bone Mail? Wait, no, he can. White Mage and... what is the other one that cannot use Bone Mail? Okay, Aegis Shield, Ice Shield... Yoichibo! I'm going to give you the Rune Axe actually. That way you can use an Aegis Shield as well. Turn you into the front rower now. Wait, Black Mage can use that, right? I think Black Mage can. You can give yourself Flame Ring and Bone Mail to give yourself healing from insane healing from spells. Yes, that is true. Fire spells are super awesome. I dare to say, you don't even need the Black Mage. A Red Mage is already going to do the trick. So, do we try and defeat the water guy? I remember him being rather tough. So I'm not sure I have enough survivability to survive his attacks. Does he not counter with... I think he actually counters. I think he actually counters with water magic. Oh, Mick Nibbles just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you! Thank you so much and welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. Mick Nibbles? Feel free to correct me now to pronounce that. I like Flame Ring, Bone Mail, Diamond Helm, and Ice Shield. You're only vulnerable to War Unholy. Right, that sounds about right. Those are not two terribly common elements. Let's try it. I'm ready to get destroyed by Leviathan. He is really strong, isn't he? I'm ready to use an elixir on myself. No counterattack? It's not a counterattack, I guess. Tail? I don't know what that does. I guess it deals a bit of damage. Don't know whether it does anything else. Entangle. Oh, those might be counterattacks. Or maybe he's just that fast. Oh, it actually inflicts lip status? Don't need to be a bit careful. Let's see. Okay. I need an elixir for myself here. Animals! Nightingale! Not falcon. That's bad. Good damage so far. No. He really does not like fairy for some reason. Can't run. That's no good right now. Oh, he really does not like fairies. On the bright side, he also only used his scale once. And our damage might be sufficient to actually kill him in the end here. Oh god, do I survive that? I did survive it. No, I didn't! Rude. Super rude. Come on, Kara, hit him. He does not want Kara to hit him at all. Well, Moth decided to block that. Moth, it's all on you. I trust you, buddy. You can do it. Probably. That's a lot of damage there. Why do you miss? That's silly. Oh, and we are dead. Holy smokes, Leviathan. That thing is brutal. I think we'll leave it at that for now. We might come back later. Unlikely, but we might. You were looking at the Forge of Fiesta website. How does registering work? Basically, you register by tweeting at the Gilgabot with whatever modifiers you want to have for your Forge of Fiesta, and he will answer to you which class you can use now for up until the Wind Crystal. Once you get to the Fire Crystal, he will tweet at you, tweet hashtag fire at Gilgabot, and he will tell you which top you can use for the Fire Crystal, and for the Water Crystal, and the Earth Crystal. You get the idea. Basically, always get just kind of one bit further. That was just insult to injury. Yeah. Yeah, normal run for the first time is fine. Random is fine too, although normal is probably easier. Although if you feel like you're familiar enough with Final Fantasy V, don't be afraid to just choose any of the runs. Just what I don't recommend is doing a natural run initially, because you're very restricted in what you can do. Moth misses a lot with that axe. Yeah, he does. I'm going to give him... Oh, he does still have the thing equipped now, doesn't he? Yeah, he still has it equipped. That's okay. We're going back to the kill ball, so we actually deal damage too with our little hunter. So if we had a coral ring, we would have no trouble with Leviathan whatsoever. I think Berserkerrisk only works if you register before the event starts. Correct me if I'm wrong. Rip red guy. Yeah, the red guy is done. No idea what it was even. Okay, we are back outside here. I'm going to take a short break, get some more water, something more to drink, and be right back, guys, for some more Berserker Hunter effort. Alrighty, we're back. Let's get this continued. Leviathan harms the red boss? He does indeed. And yes, you can't just leave. You don't have to defeat Leviathan if you don't want to. Is it possible to, on GBA version to kill Omega and Shinryu with Quad Berserker? And if so, at what level? I do not know. Seems rather difficult, to be honest, if you don't have any other top class abilities available at your disposal. Image? I guess image doesn't exactly help you against the earthquake that we can cause. And Lena decides, well, we are running away, guys. Okay. Let's just catch a bit of sleep here. Free healing. Do you want the Coral Ring against Omega, or do you mean Leviathan? So that was one more tablet. Do we go into the trench right away? We don't really need to go to the trench. We could do other stuff, but we might as well. Where are we on the map? I think that sounds about right. About here. Leviathan, I see, yeah. Oh, was pretty accurate actually. Yeah, Leviathan shouldn't be too much of a trouble. I think just Coral Rings are going to do the trick for me anyways, if I wanted to really kill him. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. There's no defense against most of Omega's attacks. Right, Flame Ring is probably your best bet for something. Wait, can you get more Gale Bows, by the way? As in, are there more Gale Bows available somewhere? Does anyone know that? No encounters in the first room, that is really lucky. Animals! No, don't put that. Wow, really? Guys, you need to defeat them pretty quickly. Because if Lena tries to run away, I think we soft lock. Hit Lena! Okay, that's good. That's actually good for us, I think. Also, that poison is going to get really annoying, isn't it? Elbows are rare still from Sting Eagles. Oh boy. Kind of hope those would be easier to come by. Where do we have some antidotes? There. It looks like Lena actually is no longer poisoned after getting possessed. That's actually pretty neat. And Green's Harmony moves. Yes indeed. 3 Berserkers. Way easier than 4, I tell you that much. So let's do Magic Lamp. Sometime, I guess. Next fight. Well, that doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Are they resilient against physical attacks? Or is Ferris just that weak? I don't think Ferris is that weak usually. Earthquake! Nice. I think they're just resilient against physical attacks for some reason. Which is strange because I thought next fight ignored defense. Am I wrong on that? It's just a sandworm on 1 Dirk run and that was painful enough. I don't even want to mention 3. Oh yeah. Basically, it's easier if you just solo the sandworm fight instead of having 3 berserkers. I only had 2 berserkers, however, during the sandworm, so it was fine. Okay, we managed to escape. Yay! Falcon! That did a good number on him. And then, oh, that's bad for us. Death in 30 seconds, except if you're hasted, it's only 15. I guess it's not really seconds, but you get the idea. The counter starts at top because of haste. Okay, managed to escape. Just a little further and we can tent. Alrighty, nice. We managed to get here. Is this a lolly hole? Yes. We do have the magic lamp, and we will make good use of it. Thank you very much, sir. I figured there might be an inn or something like that. There is not. I don't think we want to go ahead and get the Kaiser Knuckles. There is an additional treasure down here that we could get, the Kaiser Knuckles. I'm not going to go and get that. This dwarf is interesting because depending on where you talk to him, he has different items for sale. I don't know whether he has anything of interest for us. It does not look like it. And the magic bow, once again, that thing is just... it does no damage, it just silences. It's so weird. Or tries to silence anyways. Which I guess... I'm not sure it's a proc chance of silence, or whether it's just straight up more or less a silence spell. So here you need to activate the 3 switches before you can get through. Also, of course, there are enemies all the way around. If you have a Geomancer, you don't take any damage from those tiles, which is really nice. I kind of hope for Kara to use Her special ability dash. Also, I wanted to use the magical lamp twice, which, by the way, for anyone who does not realize it, the magical lamp works like this. You use the magical lamp and it calls the summons, the strongest summons, and then if you use it again, it calls the second strongest summons, then the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, etc. So that's the idea on how the magic lamp works. Didn't we have 3 wall rings? Oh, you have a guard ring. So that's the basic idea on how that magic lamp thing works. The first one is Mega Flare from Bahamut. The second one is Tidal Wave from Leviathan. So that's actually only the second strongest summon that we just tried to fight. The third one is Odin. And Odin is very special in that it allows you to summon an instant death attack. And it's always supposed to be an instant death attack. This means when enemies are susceptible to it, you will instantly win. Thanks to that instant death attack. Which is interesting because, well, certain bosses and enemies are susceptible to that instant death attack, but not necessarily death itself. So the Odin summon from the lamp is actually better in certain instances. The downside is, in order to use the lamp again, you need to go and recharge it. Either in the place where you found it, that is on the top of the... Oh, that's really bad for us. Hahaha. That is on top of the waterfall where we found it. The other option is... You really don't like the red guy, do you? We just lost. Up. I should have healed a little bit anyways. The other option is to go into the trench here and recharge it inside the trench. Both of those are kind of out of the way most of the time. So by the way, the place where we recharge the lamp is right here. Or, as I said, where we found it. It's pretty good to know. Either one of those places work. So by the way, that boss is susceptible to Odin. So I just wanted to use the magic lamp there and instantly end the fight. But they killed me before that could happen. So that was actually pretty unfortunate. So you get the guard ring instead. So you heal and I guess it should be fine. As long as I get 2 moves before anything else. Be swarmed! Don't feel bad, Solin. That's what you sign up for when you go with Berserkerrisk. That's just how it is. Dancer is overall actually pretty nice. It's a bit random, maybe a little bit annoying at times, but it does have its upsides. For example, if you put an enemy to sleep... That's awkward. If you put an enemy to sleep, they will not be able to... Do I actually get full experience from this? I do. So weird. Let's try this again. If you put an enemy to sleep, you can actually use dance moves and they will not wake up from the sleep. Since it is kind of considered a magical type of ability or something like that. So... yeah. Can work. Possess missed. That's convenient. I think I still need to use the magic lamp twice now though. Otherwise I'm not going to be able to get through. So... What? No, Lena, please! That's silly. I actually wanted to get into that combat. Oh well, we are healing ourselves now. Just a little bit, not too much. Because it shouldn't be too terribly dramatic. Trying to survive this. At least not in theory. Monk, Red Mage, Beastmaster, Chemist. Well, the Chemist is going to cover all the bases that you haven't covered yet. Red Mage is actually nice for various things. Don't hit me. There's my magic lamp. Hello? Oh, there it is. Wow. For some reason I did not find that at all. I need one more combat here. Just need to know the recipes. I see. Knowing the recipes is really handy for the chemist, or you could just try out stuff, which can be fun too, because if you know the recipes or look them up, it is very much kind of ridiculously powerful. But if you don't look them up, maybe it's not quite as insanely powerful. But maybe you want something insanely powerful, which I don't blame you for, so just go ahead. Oh no! Oh, good luck, guys. It's definitely possible to do an all dancer run because someone has already done a solo dancer run. As in solo cactus dancer, solo chop run. So that's a thing. You actually found turtle shells on World 1. Definitely a good choice if you have a chemist. Absolutely. Turtle shells are some of the best ingredients among dragon teeth and dark matter. So, goodbye guys. This time you give me no trouble. So it turns out those guys are undead, but they are not immune to instant death. And True Edge just straight up kills them. We learn Meteor, which we never can use because it's a time made spell. Oh well. Power Drink only increases damage of Goblin Punch. Oh yeah, I think that is accurate, which is super strange. It's mostly because of how Goblin Punch works rather than Power Drink specifically powering up Goblin Punch. I'm really surprised that we keep having battles here where the Guard Ring instantly heals Kara and also Rump. Well, Moth in this case, I guess. But not actually the others, which is kinda strange. Meteor sounds like a cool animal. Something like that, yes. Is there a equip that prevents Berserk? I don't think so. In that chest over there, there's a Phoenix Stone, I believe. Just down there, I believe that's an Ether. Neither of which are particularly interesting to us. Monster is distracted. I guess we stunned that guy up there, otherwise he would be counter-attacking. Slip. That's not nice. We might die here. Oh, we can actually run away still. That is interesting. I didn't expect that. We definitely want to have our main character alive here though. So, actually in this case, it's impossible for the Thief's Knife to softlock us as long as we have at least a Hunter. So that's good to know. So for anyone who does not know, if you have 4 Berserkers in your party and the Thief Knife procs the chance to flee, you softlock the game. You can't do anything. Four Thieves. 4 Thieves is by far easier than Quad Berserker. At least in the end game. No, actually overall. It just takes a bit of patience. But it's definitely much easier than Quad Berserker. Well, easier quote unquote. You still need a ton of patience. There's no doubt about that. Especially against Biblos. Biblos with 4 Thieves might be really difficult. Does that mean the chicken knife? Did I say something else? Yes, I mean the chicken knife. What is the worst combination you can think of? Oh. Combination? Like... Monk, Berserker. Probably not even that bad. Monk, Berserker. I'm not sure what that fire chop would be. Let's see. I don't even know. Monk, Berserker, Thief, Geomancer. I mean, Thief is not a fire job though. Also, Thief and Berserker and Monk is actually not too bad of a combination, all things considered. Berserker gives strength to the Thieves with equipped axes. Monk gives a ton of health and also a really easy way to use the levels, the additional levels that I gained by just, well, grinding. Monk, Berserker, Geomancer, Dragoon. I think that sounds about right. Monk because it's generally considered one of the weaker classes, and it is kind of weak unless you specifically go for grinding levels, because it only really scales with levels. It has a nice beginning, not too difficult, but it really falls off later. Berserker is a Berserker. We don't... Yeah, we definitely agree with that. Dragoon and Dancer. Dragoon has basically no real synergy with other classes, so that makes sense to put Dragoon there as one of the worst ones. Dancer can be really powerful. And Geomancer is just kind of not too bad actually. It helps you a fair bit, especially early game and mid game. But yeah, I think that's pretty much the weakest combination you can get. Where are we going? Where are we going? How much money do we have? We could purchase some more boots if you wanted to. Where do we go for Odin? That's where Gallows' home is, isn't it? So I think for Odin we need to maybe go in here? I've never been to Odin, by the way. Cave of Shakal. Oh hi, goodbye. How spell nice Mystic Knights? Mystic Knights are super powerful. No doubt about that. Berserker has amazing symmetry for melee teams. I guess so, yes. Berserker ninjas are monsters. They certainly are. Push the button and adjust. So yeah, as I said, Mystic Knights are some of the crazy strongest ones. Hey Jacobo Dragoon, thank you. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Which version do I recommend? I think the Game Boy Advance version is generally considered to be the best version for just casual playing. And also generally, overall, the Game Boy Advance version is probably the version to go. The Super Nintendo version with fan translation is pretty nice overall. I do not recommend playing the PlayStation version at all. The third choice would probably be the Steam version. Depends on what you have access to. Yes, Game Boy Advance version is definitely very, very solid. Can highly recommend that. Oh wow, where are we here? Interesting. As I said, I have never been here before. I do not know where we're going. Oh god. Let's go, guys. I don't want to get broken. Did Odin time? Yes indeed, apparently so. I kind of hoped he would not be so far into dungeon, so we have more chances for using the Thief's Knife here. Those guys do actually level 5 death and soft, so give a ton of AP. Yes indeed. Blue Mage has a really good time with those guys. Hi, who are you? Did you come to defeat me? Well, I don't have time to keep you company. I'll give you just 1 minute. Is that okay? I won't spare you any mercy after 1 minute. Do you still want to try? Yes. Don't come begging for mercy later. Don't miss, guys. That's bad for us. Wow, that's super rude. Wow, I can't keep up with that. Bam. This is it! Oh, we actually won. Surprising. Obtain the Esper Odin. Okay. I guess we have Odin now. We did not even get the opportunity to try and steal from him. Because through it, I was considering putting the Thief Knife on another character. And the clutch crit. I don't even know how much HP he has. I consider putting the Thief Knife on a Berserker instead with running shoes. Also, I should have completely re-equipped my characters because I knew it was a time constraint, so to speak. Open the lock. Yay! Quick question also, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I could have gone... I see. That would have been slightly faster if I wanted to reset. So, quick question. Can we get the Titan's mitts? I think it's called, or the Giant's mitts from Apocalypse? Or I think it's a rare still, isn't it? But I'm not sure whether... Some people said Azul Magia. I'm not sure Azul Magia and Apocalypse are the same guy. At least I know now where I can get Odin in case I ever get a summoner. Which I did before, but I actually never got the Odin anyways. Same guy, alrighty, thank you. I appreciate that information. Trying to figure out what I want to do now. Apocalypse and Azul Magia. Blue Mage. Oh, I see. Azure Mage. Now it makes a lot more sense all of a sudden. That's a color. No, don't go in there. That's not what I meant to do. Actually, we might as well just go. Now that I think about it, we might as well just go. I did want to have another Thornlet, but I can grind that out differently if I really want it. Let's just go. I'm okay with this. I guess I just randomly decided in a sense without actually trying to decide here. Which also means I'm going to equip for maximum damage output. No, the guard ring on you is fine. I want the running shoes on you though. The Giant's Glove is a rare steel and the regular steel. I know. I really would like to have it though. Preemptive attack. That's a lot of damage that you do there, guys. Bam! Holy smokes. Also, I was thinking I wanted to get another bow for my ranger here. But on the other hand, I might as well just go ahead and put on a guardian dagger, since I don't really plan on attacking much with the ranger anyways. I guess originally I wanted to use the chick knife on the ranger to use it with X-Fight, but I would want to stay in the back row anyways. Because otherwise it's kind of dangerous to not stay in the back row. What level am I? 32, alright. Only Lena is susceptible to level 5 Doom. Couldn't steal. Well, that's a lot of damage there. Kara, you're by far not doing enough. That's not what I meant to do though. I wanted to say, you're by far not doing enough damage with attacks. You should use your other abilities there. Your Earthquake. But instead she decided to take a nap. Oh, also I need more potions, I think. Yeah, I think I at least need more potions. I can do with much other stuff, but I need more potions. I didn't consider that beforehand. Hey Woodstock, thank you for the host. I appreciate that. Left of acid does. I don't even know what that means. Hey, Missing Rabbit. Didn't do anything. That's okay. Amana. Whoosh. Squirrels. In the desert. Not effective. Momonga. I guess I can just defeat those guys, considering they are now completely stunned. Squirrels. Oh, Cleft of Acid reuse. I see. This is duplicating a lot of other areas. Actually, I think the idea of the Cleft of Dimension is more that it swallowed up a lot of different areas into the void, and those different areas just kind of make up parts and pieces of the void, because you're just kind of wandering through them. And that's why there are those different areas. I actually really like the thematics and themes in there. So I think it's just kind of part of the game, even if it's kind of convenient to reuse assets. I do think it is part of the theme too, not just reusing assets. So we bought a few high potions here. Probably don't need quite that many. Get us 3 more eye drops. And that should pretty much do the trick. Also, let's sort our items and see what we want to sell, what we want to keep. Let's see. We are never going to use speed potions, we never have use for dragon fangs. You're never going to use potions anymore. Giant drinks, the scrolls, power drinks. I don't think I'm going to use any of the elemental bows aside from the main one. Except for the darkness bow, because that can blind enemies, which is really good. Keep the darting daggers. We saw the wonder one, we don't have anyone who can use it. Anti-magic bow. I don't see any use for it. It's interesting, but we could buy new ones if I see some use for it. Defender sword, we don't need. Beast killer, we have no one to use it. Crystal helmet, we don't need. Crystal armor, we don't need. Bandana, we don't need. We could probably sell one or two of the shields. I'm going to keep the shields though, just in case I want to use a specific one. We have 2 flame rings and 1 flame shield. Which I think we want 1 more flame ring. We're not going to use that many elf capes, but I might as well keep them, I guess. Wall rings we might use. Bone mail we might use. Guard ring we almost certainly will use. Good design leans into limitations instead of trying to conceal them. That's actually a really good way to put it. I like that. So we want 1 more pair of running boots. So we could potentially equip everybody with running shoes, since there is 1 more running shoe in the Cleft of Dimension. And we also want to have 1 flame ring. Potentially trying to defeat Omega after all, but the chances for that are really low, unless I level up really high. Which I might actually do. But I would likely not stream that. I would just kind of do that offline, because I have a really easy method to do that. In fact, let me actually just go ahead and show you that, because I don't intend to stream for much longer. So let's just decide, do I go on ahead and do that just offline? So the reason why I wanted to have another guard ring is because one of my characters is almost certainly going to die eventually if I don't have 4 guard rings. Let me show you. Okay, we go back to the desert where the pyramid is located. Kind of landing here. And now we walk a fair bit through the pyramid until we arrive in a specific place. Also, we are going to equip you with the... not Guardian Dagger, the Thief's Knife. Oh, you have the Thief's Knife still equipped. We give you the Chicken Knife, that way you won't have to worry about that stuff. Thief Knife. So we don't accidentally run away, but we can run away with a Chicken Knife if we really want to. Do we have the running boots? Guard ring, running boots. You also get a guard ring here. Actually, one of them gets a guard ring as well. I think you get the running boots instead. Wait, no, that's a terrible idea because you have the Earth Hammer combo. Although you could just get also something else. No, you get... you keep that. I want you alive. In this case, I'm going to give you the running boots. I'll leave the chicken knife for now, and also... wait, I'm going to keep the running boots for now. So let's actually just wander to where I want to be. Kind of like before, we need to briefly go through those enemies in order to go through. Not much more to it. Pretty cheap to reuse a whole village. I actually found that to be extremely fascinating. That Mirage Village, the door you could never enter and was just mysterious, you suddenly come out of, into a different version of Mirage Village, which is interesting. I just really like that concept. But that's just me. So we killed most of those machine head robots, which makes this traversal a fair bit easier. There are no mummies through there, we already defeated them. Also, we want to actually steal from her, so Lena, go ahead and steal. You are not named Lena, I tell you that much. The troll NPCs, you also can't buy anything, so I guess it's give and take in that case. So we try to run from that lady, but Zephyr Zone is kind of difficult to run from. Since I don't know why, it's difficult to run from her. Captured, couldn't steal. Couldn't steal. So, alrighty, here we almost are, not quite. A little bit higher, a little bit further. I attack with Ferris because she has the chicken knife equipped. 25% of the time we get automatically to run with our chicken knife. Worst case scenario, we might eventually just kill her straight up. Which, I guess that can be a thing. We are almost there. We go through the right side here, because you could also go through the left side, but the right side is pretty much where we want to be. Okay, here, these stairs are always pushing me down. So what I just do now is, I am going to go ahead, equip you with Guardian Daggers. No, actually, first of all, I'm going to make you a Berserker as well. I'm going to equip you with the Guardian Dagger, and the Guard Ring, and the Bone Mill. That way, Ferris hopefully will survive the longest anyways. So, and the entire concept is, I hold up. That's it, that's how I'm going to be leveling. So the idea is that I will just kind of hold up here. My Berserkers will just straight up go ahead and destroy those poor enemies around here. And we keep leveling up. There's really not much more to that. I will also need to hold the A button. Just hold A and up, I guess. You got Knight for the first job. Well, that's a solid one to start with. Good luck with that, Tom Bombardiro. You can also do this in the first section of Quest of Dimension. Yes, but that has the issue that there are sand crawlers who cast Maelstrom on you, and if you're unlucky, another enemy in the formation is just going to hit that character for 3 damage and they die. Here, there is absolutely no chance of dying, because we have Guard Rings equipped that continuously heal us. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So ladies and gentlemen, this was it for me for the stream for today. I'm going to be holding up and A for a few hours probably, until we are strong enough to hopefully take on Omega. And that's that. So, thank you very, very much for watching, for listening and for lurking. I wish you all a pleasant evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it might be for you. And, well, take care, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. And also let me